If you've ever stayed at an all-inclusive, you already know the buffet is basically the heartbeat of the resort. It's where mornings begin, where lunch decisions get intense, and where someone always walks in like they're about to compete in an Olympic sport called plate stacking. And listen, we love a good resort buffet. You get variety, you get convenience, you get that little rush of I can have a pastry, and fruit, and omelette, and wait, what am I doing? But buffets also come with a few realities: crowds, timing, hygiene, and some unspoken rules that can seriously make or break your experience. So today, after having stayed in 34 all-inclusives, we're sharing 11 things smart travelers do and don't do at resort buffets. Stuff that helps you eat better, avoid stress, and most importantly, avoid getting sick on vacation. Let's jump in. Number 1. Smart travelers don't go to the buffet at the wrong time. The buffet is amazing until it's rush hour, when it turns into one long theme park line, but instead of Space Mountain at the end, there are scrambled eggs. Smart travelers avoid the busiest windows whenever possible. For breakfast, the busiest time is usually 9 to 10:30. That's when everyone wakes up, is hungry, and goes straight to the buffet. For lunch, a common peak is 12:30 to 1:30. That's prime, we just left the pool time. So what do smart travelers do instead? They go earlier or later than the rest of the crowd. They also check if the resort has other spots open for breakfast or lunch, like a cafe, a snack bar, or a smaller restaurant that's less chaotic. Number 2. Smart travelers have a buffet dinner 1 or 2 nights during their stay. A la carte restaurants are fun, and we love them too. But let's be real, they can take 60 to 90 minutes once you sit down. Appetizers, main course, dessert, and sometimes the service is slow because the restaurant is packed. Smart travelers use the buffet strategically for dinner at least once or twice during their stay. Why? It's faster. You can eat and still catch the night show without sprinting across the resort because dinner took too long. You free up time to enjoy the nightlife, live music, lobby bar, entertainment, strolling around, taking cute photos, all of it. Also, not every resort has amazing a la carte food. Sometimes the buffet is actually the more consistent option. So, instead of forcing a fancy dinner every night, smart travelers mix it up. Number 3. They always do a full lap around the buffet stations before grabbing food. This one sounds simple, but it's a game changer. When we first started staying at resorts, we used to do the classic rookie move: grab the first good thing we saw, build a whole plate, and then walk by the next station and see something way better. Smart travelers do a quick lap first. They scan the stations, see what looks fresh, what's popular, what's being refilled, and what's calling their name. Then they make their move. And remember, you don't have to feed the buffet in one plate. Start with what you really want, and if you're still hungry, you can always go back. A buffet is not a one-shot mission. It's a relaxed, strategic operation. Number 4. Smart travelers don't play loose with hygiene. Resorts are beautiful, but buffets are sensitive shared spaces, and a lot of people are, let's call them, optimistic about cleanliness. Smart travelers are careful because getting sick on vacation is the worst. Here's what they do. They wash their hands before eating and before touching food. Washing hands is generally more effective than just using sanitizing gel. They don't use their fingers to pick food. They never pick something up and put it back. Once you've touched it, it's yours. They avoid switching serving utensils between stations. That's a cross-contamination move. Basically, enjoy the buffet, but respect that it's a shared environment. Number 5. They avoid pre-made eggs, pasta, and meat cuts when there's a made-to-order station. In many all-inclusive resorts, there are stations where they'll make things fresh, Omelets, pasta, grilled meats, sometimes even pancakes or stir-fry. Smart travelers take advantage of that. Instead of grabbing the pre-made pile that's been sitting there for who knows how long, they go for the made-to-order option. Fresh food tends to be hotter, tastier, and honestly safer too. If there's an omelette station, use it. If there's a pasta station, order there. It's one of the easiest buffet upgrades you can do. Number 6. They stay away from ketchup and sauce bottles sitting out. You know those ketchup bottles, mayo jars, and random sauce bottles on the buffet counter? Smart travelers avoid them. Why? Because everybody touches them. All day, with hands that have been at the pool, at the beach, holding phones, holding whatever. If the resort offers sauces in individual packets, or you can ask staff for condiments, that's better. If not, just be mindful. It's a small thing, but it's one of those smart traveler habits that adds up. Number 7. They don't ignore the dress code. Resort buffets almost always have a dress code. It's usually very relaxed, but still a dress code, and it's not there to be dramatic. It's mostly about keeping the space comfortable and respectful. Smart travelers don't walk into the buffet in wet swimwear or sleeveless shirts. And yes, we've been guilty of this too, especially the sleeveless shirts. Most resorts don't forbid them at the buffet, but let's be real. Nobody wants someone's armpits hanging over the food. It's just not very hygienic. Number 8. They don't touch their face and then grab utensils. This one feels like mom advice, but it matters. Smart travelers avoid touching their face, eyes, mouth, nose, and then touching serving utensils or shared items. If someone has a cold or flu, that's how things spread fast. If you need to adjust something, wipe your face, whatever, just wash your hands again before you go back into buffet mode. Number 9. They don't taste food while serving it. Some people do this thing where they're serving themselves and they start sampling the food right there at the station. Smart travelers do not do that. It's unsanitary, it looks bad, and it's not the place or the time. If you want to taste something, put it in your plate, take it back to your table, and taste it there like a civilized beach legend. Number 10. They always use a new plate when going back for more. This is a big one, and many people skip it. Smart travelers don't reuse the same plate when they go back for round 2. They leave the used plate on the table and grab a new one. It is unsanitary to reuse plates. Why? Your plate has been in contact with your mouth and used utensils. Reusing it at the buffet is a cross-contamination risk. We used to think we were making the job of the buffet servers easier by reusing our plates, but we weren't. Not reusing plates is not a suggestion. It's an actual rule at buffets. Number 11. They supervise their kids closely. We love kids, and resorts are full of families, but buffets can get chaotic fast when kids aren't supervised. Smart travelers keep a close eye because kids aren't expected to know buffet etiquette yet, and they don't always have the same common sense instincts adults do. Here are a few things we've seen kids do at buffets. Touch foods with their hands, grab the ice cream scoop after scratching their feet, put something on their plate, change their mind and put it back. So, if you're traveling with children, the move is simple. Supervise them at the buffet, help them serve food properly, keep it clean, and teach them the buffet basics. It improves the experience for everyone and keeps your family healthier too. Watch this video next to see which foods to avoid at resort buffets to minimize your chances of getting sick. ¡Hasta luego!